All right, today we are talking about a single family home that we purchased in Port Richmond, Philadelphia. Let's dive in. There's a lot of sun coming in, so it's probably going to look like there are ghosts literally on my face during this video, but we're going to get through it because the sun feels nice. It's kind of warm since it's cold out. But this property was located on Clearfield Street in Port Richmond, kind of close to Kensington, for those of you who know the neighborhoods. Not quite Old Richmond and definitely not Fishtown. So real estate still has some time to go throughout this neighborhood, but some areas and some streets are doing really well. So this was on Clearfield Street, 2246 East Clearfield Street was the address of the property that we bought. Single family home. Boy, was this a doozy. The property itself was awesome. So the previous owner had owned it for a long time. Really nice guy. Born and raised in Philadelphia. So had his roots there. His brother owned a property on the same street down the road and had a lot of connections and really loved the area and knew it well. He had been a landlord for like 25 years and was going through the eviction process. Not fun. Fortunately, this was pre-corona, pre-pandemic, pre-crazy 2020 in terms of evictions. So it was the regular eviction process that he was going through. And man, was it a hassle, because he was such a nice guy too. He was firm. He didn't let people walk all over him, but he definitely got the runaround from this tenant, which was pretty unfortunate. We talked to him a couple different times throughout the year, and he's like, I have to evict this tenant, but then I don't know if I should evict them. Finally, he decided, hey, I'm going to file the eviction process and try and remedy the situation. Basically, the tenant was just totally trashing the place, not paying rent, giving him a hard time, and then would pay a little bit here and there, but then would go months without paying it again. So he finally put his foot down and decided, all right, I'm going to go through the eviction process. Did that entire thing. I was finally able to go through the eviction and evict the tenant. And then from there, we helped him out. We were able to close pretty quickly and help him sell his property. And after that, he didn't want to touch any part of the process because he was so done with the whole experience and all that. So we were able to still help him out. We closed, I think, within a couple of weeks. It was pretty quick. And he was able to move on from there. So it worked out. His property was pretty big. The stats or the specs on it, I have them pulled up here. So it was just over 1,200 square feet, 3 bedrooms so a decent single family. Not huge, but much larger than a lot of them in Philadelphia. And had a garage. That was the kicker with this one. So that's why we were really excited about it. It had a ton of space, and there was a lot of potential for the property, especially because of the garage. That's super rare for any of those who are tuning in from outside of Philadelphia. You don't see that super often. So we were excited. We made it happen, and we were able to help him walk away without having to deal with any more headaches with the property.